back to Couch Bros. Zach and Zoe here. Or should we just stick with Chair Bros for now? Nah, Couch Bros is good. So today, we are a little late, but we did just see the episode 20 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the Slime Fly.
And before we continue with this anime, Rokas, if you're watching, we have one quick question for you. The sumo wrestling, which fight was better? The first fight with Yuma or the second fight with the wrestler? Just pick one, put it in the comments if you can. It's gonna settle a little Chipotle dispute we got.
Also, what about the unicorn one?
That one you already won. That one
okay.
We decided that you won that one. Okay, so if Rokas picks my scene though,
which one? I forgot which one. Mine was the first one. Mine was the first one.
Yeah.
Dude, he was cool.
So now going back to Reincarnated and Slime, I actually stopped listening to the novel at this episode, so I'm actually gonna go back to the novel tomorrow and the next day to fully catch up. If there's anything missing, which there probably is gonna be a couple things missing from this episode.
Which novel did you go in? Did you go into after this one?
After the Slime, I touched the Shield Hero, Overlord, and No Game No Life.
I stopped on Overlord. I'm on volume 12 or 13.
Video for another day.
Okay, another, I guess.
So yes, I'm gonna get back to the books on this one because I skipped it because I went into the Shield Hero book, Overlord book, and whatnot. But I'm gonna get back into the book on this episode because this one moved really fast, and I know there's a lot of scenes. From his journey to the New Kingdom.
Yeah, I was gonna ask because.
So I know for a fact there's gonna be a lot of information in the book.
Well, don't you mean you should already know since you said you stopped listening to it or reading it at this point in the episode?
At the fight with the big Megalodon.
Oh, that's where you stopped.
That's where I stopped, right after the fight.
Okay, then never mind then.
But going back to the anime itself in today's episode, it was mostly talking, but it was a nice change of pace, compared to the war with all those awesome battle scenes that we got. We now got, we got a better perspective view of the city, and oh my god,
dude, that city looks huge.
Amazing.
Like it's not huge, but in the novel did it say how long it took them to get there?
No, I don't.
Because honestly, in the anime, it looks like it's been like a month or two.
Well,
supposedly,
he
I mean,
said
it
on
skips
his,
time.
When he talked that he's been in total, he's been there for 2 years.
2 years
in total. But I'll see if I can get a breakdown on like the schedule.
Yeah, 'cause I remember that
I'll see if I can make a schedule for a timeline from his beginning at work.
Yeah, 'cause I remember that the first one he was there for 3 months.
Yeah, but they're having a huge party. They're having a great feast. And the way that the master swordsman just chopped off that little Megalodon, made those perfect slices.
I'm just saying, I know it's different anime. I know one is better than the other. Zoro would have done better at it. He would have cut that way better.
You mean Sanji?
No, Zoro.
Well, Sanji's the.
Yeah, but Zoro's the cutting guy.
Yeah, but Sanji can.
He's cut things before.
Another. We get easily distracted. Look, this is our problem,
honestly, guys. It's my fault we get distracted. But it's also his fault for letting me get distracted, letting us get distracted.
I actually think I have a great solution for this.
I'm gonna tape my mouth or something?
No. Okay, guys, welcome back to Couch Bro.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming.
Okay, but the city looks amazing. They're having a huge party. They're eating a lot of food, and I'm not really into fish, but I eat that fish. And not only that, not only were they able to get awesome food, but can you imagine all the armor they're gonna make with that?
Well, they were saying that they can build all these stuff with it.
Yeah, and then not only they have a huge collection, huge.
It's like I feel like those scales though, like how they are, because you know how you can send the sharks send them flying. That would make a pretty good chain sword.
I think it'll be better for body armor.
Body armor.
I think. In general, everything they got from it is all gonna go into armor.
Yeah,
I see a shield. Unless if they can make like a shield and if they can magically infuse it to shoot out the spikes, maybe.
Or even if it doesn't shoot out spikes, or if maybe or turn into like a gun, like a shield gun,
But at the end of the day, it's gonna be a level A armor that's as strong as steel, but is as light as a feather.
I wonder if we're gonna see more of it. Cause I feel like they're not gonna touch back to it.
I don't think we're gonna see more of it on the anime. I'm pretty positive it's gonna hit on the book. I'm pretty positive the book is gonna explain everything. You know. But again, guys, if the book does have more information on this one episode, I'll make a separate video on that just to make it, because in the light novel is just so much better and has so much more information that. And my problem is I read something, then I stop and I move on to something else without completing the other one. So I'm probably gonna go back to this time and complete it.
I'm gonna complete Shield Hero still.
Yeah,
I'm still on it. I love it.
But you know, after, you know, and then, you know, that huge city, and he has such a small little room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, why is this room so small?
I know. He has one of the biggest cities, and it's a beautiful city, and it looks like he's sleeping inside a closet inside of a closet.
Yeah, no, like it looks like it's in not pretty much a closet inside a closet.
Yeah.
No, not even a closet. If you look at it,
and then
it looks like it's a conference room.
And then on top of that, before all of this, like, then Milam leaves too. Like, I was really starting to like Milam's
like they got rid of
attitude.
Milam, man.
Well, they didn't get rid of she had to go do her job.
Yeah, she's come back.
Apparently.
It's like she's the klutz of the group, pretty much. If you think
And
about it.
I honestly, like, I don't know, without Milam, like, without Gapta, without Milam, without Gabaru, like...
No, actually, there was one thing I wanted to mention. It's not about the anime, but it's a question towards Rokus. Because he said, you were saying that your favorite character was Rigger, right? It's just, in the anime, I'm not really in the novel or in the manga, but in the anime, we don't really see anything of him.
Yeah, and, you know, on one of his comments, he put that, that the manga had more information, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm wondering, like,
we're not actually reading the manga because as far as we know, the anime is just coming directly from the manga, right?
Yeah.
So if you guys are reading the manga to the anime, is there more information in the manga that we're just not getting in the anime? Because if that's the case, we're gonna go to reading.
Yeah, might as well just start doing all three.
Yeah. So if there is more information on the manga that the anime is not giving us. Let us know.
Yeah, actually, let us know because he's really into it.
We're not reading the mangas. I'm just reading the light novel and jumping to the anime. But you know, but back to the anime itself. After Milam leaves, and he brought up a good point. Who flies like this?
Yeah,
no one does it anymore.
No one does it anymore. It's because we see her launch and she launches like that. I was thinking of more like, you know how Neo flies, like he just jumps up, like
yeah.
I was thinking something like that.
Flies like Superman.
Yeah, like Superman.
Yeah.
Or just like with your hands down. It's like I don't really see anyone fly like that anymore.
That's true. I've seen people fly with their hands.
That's
down
why, like with the hands down, like Dragon Ball.
No, I think like the bad guy from Superman, the other Kryptons.
I don't remember
the three other Kryptons that come from. I mean,
yeah, I know.
Like that, I think. Yeah.
This one wasn't even my fault.
Why are we talking about Superman?
Because of the flying Milam.
Okay, but yeah, like Milam flies away. You know, Rimuru, when he's in his closet, he has a dream. In his closet, he has a dream of you know, Shizu, her training the students, and that's when he decides to go on an adventure to the city. Basically, I guess he still feels that he hasn't fulfilled the promise about the kids, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So he
feels her regret.
Yeah. So he goes over there, and honestly, like, I know in the light novel there's gonna be a lot of information from there to the city, but like honestly, guys, when he got to the city, I mean that city was amazing, and you know, I'm just gonna jump to my favorite part when Ruru made all the mangas for that guy. My god, that was amazing.
At first I was like, okay, imagine you've gone. Let's say he's been there for what, 5 years, 4 years.
Yeah.
No anime, no manga, nothing.
It's like,
and then someone comes to you and is like, yeah, all this has happened. It's like, what if right now someone comes to you and says they have all the information in One Piece and you can no longer read it?
Well, I like that other character, like. The only thing I want in life is the end, to know the ending of One Piece. I wanna.
It's not to know the ending.
I mean,
it's go with the ending.
It is to see the whole. If something happens to me and I don't have much going on in my life, guys. So, but the one thing I do have going on is One Piece. Like I love One Piece, you know. And if I don't find the ending It's just, I don't know.
And I'm about to catch up. I'm like 10 episodes away from the anime, and then I'm gonna jump into the manga, even though I said I wasn't going to.
But like honestly, like the whole him releasing, you know, I just love the part where he meets him after they have like that little clash, him just telling him all the endings, so like, oh yeah, this one ended.
It was a great otaku moment for them.
It was great. I really enjoyed that moment.
But I kind of wanted to see them fight. Just say it.
I honestly enjoyed this moment more than that little like kick scene. I mean, that kick scene was amazing. It looks like this guy's super strong, and those 5 kids are also gonna be strong. And I'm assuming the Predator skill again. This is no spoilers because I don't know. This is, you can say, it's just a theory. Then.
One thing I also liked was how what's the ability called? The Rimuru's ability to copy things. The mage or sage?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, we know what you're saying.
Okay, the sage. How she pointed out to Rimuru how we're wasting a very good ability.
Oh yeah,
it's just called it a waste. I'm like, thank you for wasting my ability.
I know that, like, even like the Predator skills getting upset, but honestly, guys, who wouldn't? Like, this guy's stuck in a new world, and he was just giving a buttload of mangas. Like,
just saying though, that's really good money though. If think about it, you have all these memories of all these animes, mangas you read. You go to a new world. You reproduced it.
You can play it off. Hey, but you know, one good thing that the guy talked when he was talking to Rimuru about seeing if they can somehow go back to their world.
Yeah.
He did bring up a good point. It's like in his time, there's stories about dragons.
Yeah.
There's stories about
I was thinking
there's story about dragons, goblins, about ogres. Where did all these stories come from? Because in this world, it looks like the imagination, like maybe it wasn't someone's imagination. It's like, do we know where all these stories are coming from? Do we know where all these monsters come from? Or all like, do we know like our Loch Ness monster? Maybe it does exist. I'm not saying it exists. I'm just as an example. I'm not one of those crazy theorist people.
Oh man! Except for the only theory he believes in is the flat Earth theory.
but like he was thinking that. If these folk stories got back to our world, maybe they're not folk stories. Maybe someone down the line bumped into a dragon. Maybe someone fought an ogre. Maybe somehow an ogre or a dragon was sent from Rimuru's new world to his old world. So there has to be a way to get back. But do you want to go back? Would you want to go back?
Well, it honestly depends. If you're like Rimuru, I don't really see a reason why to. But say you're just a regular human who's gonna die in 5 years because we found out that the summoners, when they're summoned as little kids, they die after 5 years. Or 5 years is the longest they can stay, or as record shows, right? But can they, like, they would probably want to go back though, right? Because they might die here because of all that energy.
I don't think they. Well, at the moment, there's no way to get back.
Yeah,
at the moment, there is a way to get back because we're gonna go with the whole folk story kind of thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with, if there was dragons in the old days, these dragons must have came from this world. So we know there's a way to get back. But if Rimuru finds a way to get back, do you think he'll go back? Actually, unless he has a choice to go back and come back, like go in and out to maybe take people and bring people.
Like,
maybe?
The thing is, I don't think so because he doesn't have a body anymore.
Yeah, because it's been 2 years.
Unless he can travel through this dimension,
he would be able to travel with his slime body.
That's why with his slime body.
Because if the dragons and the ogres traveled, they must have traveled in their body, right?
Yeah, that's why.
So that's where the folk legends came from. So if Rimuru gets the ability to go through dimensions, he'll go through it, and imagine if he can come back.
Or maybe they have to summon.
Or maybe he can get it from that teleportation thing that he got from the new castle. Let us know what you guys think. Do you guys think that he'll eventually get the ability to go to another dimension? And if he gets that ability, do you think he'll try it? Do you think he'll get stuck? Let us know.
I don't think he'll try it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let us know what you think.
And then let us know if you guys like the new way of either Couch Bros or just...
Oh no!
Or the real Couch Bros.
But, Rokas, please let us know what you think of what I asked earlier and what he asked earlier about the but the Chipotle thing going on. I'd like to know.
Okay.
I'd like to know because I want a burrito. Thanks for watching, guys.